They came to America legally, they followed the rules, they filled out the forms, waited patiently, and believed in a better future. Some became students, others opened small businesses, many raised their children here. But now, they're being told to leave immediately. No court hearing, no public announcement, just a letter in the mail that says you must leave the country. It's happening quietly to people from 10 specific countries, and it doesn't matter if they've lived in the United States for years, they're being deported, not because they did something wrong, but simply because of where they came from. So what's going on? Why these countries, and why now? Let's go through all 10 nations and uncover what's really driving this silent immigration purge. Number 10, Afghanistan. Afghanistan starts this list for a painful reason. During America's long military mission in Afghanistan, thousands of Afghans helped United States soldiers. They worked as translators, drivers, and security staff. When the Taliban took control again in 2021, the United States allowed many Afghans to come under emergency protection called humanitarian parole. It was a temporary way to stay safe. They were not given green cards or permanent visas, but it gave them hope. They began new lives, their kids started school, some opened stores, but now, those protections are ending. Afghan families are receiving notices that say, no extensions, no appeals, and no options. Even people who have done everything right are being told to pack up and leave. For many, it feels like a deep betrayal. They risked their lives to help American forces. They trusted that the United States would protect them. Now, they're being asked to leave quietly. Officials haven't explained why. But immigration experts believe the United States is reducing refugee programs and slowly removing temporary protections. Afghanistan may be just the beginning. Number 9. Chad. Chad has long been a quiet ally of the United States. The country allowed United States military bases, shared intelligence, and helped in counter-terrorism missions. But even allies are now facing consequences. People from Chad, even those with legal visas, are being asked to leave the United States. The reason? The United States says Chad is not helping with deportation efforts. When the United States tries to send someone back, Chad reportedly doesn't provide travel documents or accept the deported individuals. Because of this, the United States government triggered a rule called Section 243D. This rule allows the United States to punish. As a result, even students and workers who've lived peacefully in the United States are being forced out. It's not about their actions, it's about their country's failure to respond, a harsh penalty for people who did everything right. Number 8. Republic of the Congo. There are no current wars in the Republic of the Congo, no refugee crisis. But the United States still placed Congo on the non-cooperative list. What does that mean? It means that when the United States tries to deport someone to Congo, the government won't accept them. They just ignore paperwork and refuse to process return flights. Because of this refusal, the United States government responded by suspending new visas and starting deportations of Congolese nationals already here. Some are students, others are workers with pending green card applications. Some have lived here for 10 years or more. But none of that matters now. The door has quietly closed. These removals are not being covered in the news. There are no public debates, but people are being sent away, silently, and in large numbers. The concern is clear. If this can happen without public attention, who's next? Number 7. Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is a small African nation with vast oil wealth and a tightly controlled government. But now, it's also on the United States list of non-cooperative countries. Why? The United States says that Equatorial Guinea has refused to help with deportations. When the United States tries to return someone, the country doesn't complete the paperwork or arrange travel. This triggered automatic visa sanctions under Section 243D. Almost all types of visas were cut off. Now, people already living in the United States, even legally, are receiving quiet removal notices. Some have children born in the United States, some have businesses, but none of that protects them anymore. There have been no official press releases, just letters, and deadlines, and fear. These people followed the system. They believed they were safe. But now they're being forced to return to a country with limited freedoms, poor human rights, and no safety net. It's fast, it's final, and it's happening quietly. Number 6. Eritrea. For Eritrean immigrants, this feels like a nightmare. They came to the United States to escape a country with one of the most brutal governments on earth. In Eritrea, people are forced into military service for life. There are no elections, no free press, no way out. But now, even in the United States, there is no escape. Because Eritrea refuses to accept deported citizens, the United States has labeled it a non-cooperative country. This triggered full visa sanctions under Section 243D. That means no new visas, no green cards. And for those who are already here, even if they've lived in America for a decade or more, deportation notices are being issued. Some Eritreans have children in American schools, some own homes and businesses, but their paperwork is being canceled, and if they are forced to return to Eritrea, the consequences could be deadly. Former citizens are often imprisoned, tortured, or worse. Still, the removal orders keep coming. Thank you for being with us and watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell icon to get new video updates. Your support is invaluable to us. Thank you.